Alright everybody, what is up? Welcome back to the Planet Crafter. Look at those trees. Does that not look awesome? It's so cool. I'm standing on my truck. Alright, so read your comments. Awesome comments. Thank you guys very much. And a couple people pointed out that if I would just look at the screen, it would tell me. You look right over here. Left edge, you see the blue circle, the green circle, and the white circle. So here you put the water life collector to collect the eggs. Here you put the new robot to collect larvae. And then obviously, you know, you use the extractors on all the ores. Funny thing is, I mean, the ores are obvious. I knew what to use there. Funny thing was, on Humble, you know, I had a few of these water life collectors, and without even looking for rings, I just put them in water. And I got mostly, I think because where I put them, I got mostly like the plankton rather than fish eggs. So I'm going to build one, put one here. I'm going to build one of these because they're new, and put over by this larva, which looks like it's over by our heat thingies. We'll see what those things do. I can always use more. Like I said, I don't really need them, but I could use them. You know, if I get a higher percentage to put in these guys. So let's do that first. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. So let's eat. Got to get things squared away. Now, let's do the water life guy first. The water, here it is. Water life collector. Collects phytoplankton and fish eggs depending on its location. Okay. Oh, look at that. Silk and bio nuggets. My favorite. I don't know if I have... What the... Okay, so where was that? Okay, I do have some bio nuggets. And I need... I guess I could... Well, depending on the silk, right? I'll grab 4 of these just in case. I'll grab a couple super alloys. And silk. It would maybe be back there. Oh, there's the silk that I have. Alright, so silk is made in the silk machine. This guy. The silk generator. And I had silk, but I think I brought most of it here. From Humble. Humble. Let's see. Silk is smooth. Here's these guys. I have 14. Let's bring all 14. What does the other thing take just before we send this? The robot thing. So this is new. I've never had this before. Takes green quartz and osmium and that, so we're good on that. On here it says use the map with the T2 map. Yeah, see, this actually tells you what to do. Jam. All right, lunch. So when that gets back, I guess we could probably make this guy. Or actually, we can make one of these things. I'm gonna put it right on the spot, if I can. I don't know if I can. I think it's right in here somewhere. Right about here? Close enough. Right about here. Alright. This guy. Get to be... Oh, it gave me it for a second. Oh, jeez. There. I just had to be flying in the air. Production time 60 seconds. And like you see what it's showing here. This is funny that it's showing this. It's showing phytoplankton A, even though I put it right here where the fish eggs are. So, like I said, what I did before is I just put it in a random body of water And I think I did get fish eggs and different things. So I think larva, is that where I'm, yeah, larva. Put that guy. Okay, we'll wait for that other stuff to come back, but in the meantime, we'll make one of these robots. The robot. I've never made one of these before. Here. Let's, oh, I forgot to see where we're at. Okay, we are, everything's still looking like it's moving pretty good, except for oxygen. But look, we've breached the 1 TTI finally. And we still got plenty of power, so that's good. TTI. All right. Over on the left side of our heat thingies wants to be a robot. Right about in here. Okay, robot time. Okay. Select the type of item to extract. Huh. Interesting. So, just common. I mean, look, there's common, uncommon, rare. It's only giving me the option of common larva. Does it move around? I thought it was going to be like a... I don't think it moves. I thought it was going to be like a little vacuum cleaner. You know, kind of cruising around, vacuuming up the larva. I think it's like waving me down. Help, I'm over here. Look, there's one. What's the production time on this? 75 seconds. We got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay. Everything's actually looking really good. I like these trees. All those other trees that are all weird, different colors, and these look like redwoods, you know? And it actually matches this red rock really good in this particular one. So yeah, he doesn't move. All right, well that's malarkey. Hey, look, it got a common larva. I wonder if it's gonna get, I mean, it says common. Is it gonna extract nothing but common? Because I can do that. I can do that. I think, I was thinking about just before I started here that, you know, I've got this guy going already, but I only have 2 robots. I think I only have... I have drones available. I don't know why it says 211. I have two drones total. Oh, supply and demand. 2 of the T2 drones, and they're only doing the iridium and uranium right now. But if I, you know, as you put out drills or extractors, right? These guys, T3 or extractors, and here specifically grab, you know, whatever you get, osmium, aluminum. Wow, Oz up there. That sulfur, zeolite, super balls, more eggs over there. Obsidian. You could grab specifically that stuff, but as you do that, you need like a minimum of like 4 of these chests. Because on Humble, like for iron, I have like 8. But that's just because before I had the T3 extractor on Humble, I was just extracting what I could. So I'm getting a lot of the basic materials. So for iron, I have like 8 of them, and then I have a metric butt ton outside as an overflow. And then the other ones have a minimum of 4. And they're pretty much always full. That's why I can go there to my auto crafter and just craft like a bunch of like these rods here. I can craft a bunch of these rods. I can craft a bunch of these guys. I do like a whole thing of pulsar quartz. Then I use all those to make a bunch of fusion energy cells. That's how I originally was getting money for the trade guy. All right, so it's been, what, a couple minutes. We should be able to go check this guy out way over here. I think I'm going to put another one down, but I'm going to put it closer. Because that little symbol thing is malarkey. Yeah, see? Okay, so maybe it's just saying this body of water. So I'm going to put, you know what? Man, I want to get rid of that thing and move it closer. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, there's a fish. Oh, whoa, 100%. Don't go too. I'll just leave that out there. That one's in the water, dude. It's such a pain in the. It's such a pain in the butt in the water. Like I usually have them where it's kind of can stand on shore, but the algae one is no problem because you need to swim underwater to get your algae. 100 multiply. I'm looking for like 1,300 or minimum 1,000. Not 100. Whoop. Ooh, nighttime's the right time. Never understand why it has such a hard time drinking. You see that? Look at that. I have to like be perfectly placed. It's really weird. Squash. Okay. That thing's not back. Did I not launch this? What? It's back already? Okay, maybe did they actually make those things actually work now? That was super fast. Holy cannoli. All right. Let's just go put the other water thing down. I'm going to put it closer just because that's a pain out there. I'll put one right here. Water life collector. There you go. I don't need more larvae. At least not that I know of. All right. Well, this miscellaneous. This is larvae and eggs, right? I've got algae in this one, or this one. Here's some eggs. Take those out of there. We do algae in there. I think in this one I'll do. The algae away. Guess we could do silk and photoplankton. Seems kind of like a waste. Silk photo. It's a silk photo. Okay, silk and photo, and then this will still be like the larvas and the eggs. This one I don't think is going to get very full. This one's going to get full, but I haven't been pulling the methane and nitrogen out. I just go get it when I need it. Like right now, there's more methane than nitrogen in there, so I'm going to grab the nitrogen. There, perfect. About the same amount. I can get rid of these things now. All right, so a T3 extractor. A T3. We need that guy. Oh, we need some rods. Hold on. I like going to this one, or this one. Okay. This thing is probably like full out there anyway, so it was time to make some rods anyway. I did it backward. Playing too much sunken land. Everything's in reverse. Keep going to that other one. There we go. Okay. There. We'll put these guys in here. All right, so one rod, and then we got 1 and 1, right? And then titanium. Titanium. Look at it. This stuff is the random ore, iron. Don't even have an iron field. This is all stuff I've hand collected or brought over via the shuttle. Titanium. So, what do we want? We already are getting iridium and uranium. Aluminum would be good. Osmium, yeah. Aluminum, osmium, super balls. That's 3. Let's see. How about we do... Let's see here. Let's do 3 of them. 3 of those. 3 of those. 9 of these. Okay, that's 3 of them. So let's go grab the aluminum. I think it's anywhere in here. Let's see where they show the thing. They show the thingy over there, but this should be fine right here. We're going to do T3. That way we're only going to try and extract aluminum. And then we're going to supplies. Now if we supply just aluminum, that should work. This should only get aluminum in it. If it doesn't, if it does randomly pick up other things, then we got to do supply all, right? You have to do supply all. T1 animal food. Right, that's that one. So aluminum was 1, or the other ones we're gonna grab. This one's pretty far. This one's in that cave, and we got... I should go up there. I haven't actually... That should be melted away now. To go through that cave. Oh shoot, I fell in the water. I wanted to look what was... That's okay. You want to, these one singular things that are coming in, you want to get those. They're usually specialty thingies. Okay, the pulsar lands over there, which is at the heaters. What did this drop? Nothing? Are they still dropping? Oh, they're still dropping, so this isn't anything super special. I can't even see what they are. Oh, I can see a little bit of something. Oh, it's sulfur. Sulfur? I didn't know there was specifically sulfur ones that dropped. Okay. All right, let's go up here to the osmium cave. With the, even with the T2 robots going, you want to get, if you have a choice between multiples, pick the ones that are closest to you. Obviously, the transit time of the robots will slow you down. So this is the osmium cave. I think last time I put it right here. Okay, so we want osmium out of here. We want to supply osmium. Okay. Nice. Where are we? Zeolite area. Right on it. Last time I put it up there, but this is fine. See if that works. Now, that should be all 3. Going this way. Oh yeah. Oh wow, this area looks so I haven't been here in this playthrough. Look how cool it looks. Where are we at? Oh, we're in that area over here. I think this area back here is the crater. Let's go out. Oh, wrong button. Let's go out this way. This area looks really cool. Feels like Utah. It looks and feels like Utah. Now, this is the area in my original Prime playthrough that I wanted to build because the way the trees were, they just looked so cool. It looked really, really cool. Hey, look, zeolite. Oh, I'll take you. Like, I was going to build it up on the rocks up there overlooking, like, this area here. Just because, I mean, I haven't done any trees over here, but you can see what it looks like. It just looks like an oasis, like a paradise. And then over here, in this wall here, should be, this is the super alloy cave. See if we see any super alloy laying around in here. I came in here earlier and picked up most of the stuff that's on the ground. Now here, this opens up on the story mode. You know, I don't know if the story mode is going or not. Dude, where are the... I couldn't have gotten them all. Oh, there's one. So this is a super alloy cave. Nice. Yeah, it's funny because when I first played this, and it was just Prime before Humble and Moons and all that, it felt so much bigger. Then again, I wasn't rocking a T5 jetpack at the time too, right? What? You can really fly, man. So I have one up in here. Right there. Let's see if this is doing... Yeah, see, it is only getting iridium. So that's good. Now what we need to do, because we have... I don't know the number, but I would imagine if you had one drone for every extractor, that probably would be good. And we could actually use the drones to extract 175 silkworm. I imagine we could extract out of this guy too. He's only collecting common larvae. That doesn't... Alright, hold on. That image there looks like common larva, so if we find another larva one... There's uncommon up there. I see it. See this? See how it's clear and this one's got the black on it? So common, uncommon. Here's rare. Rare larva. Alright, so you'd have to put one at each spot if you were really into it. Or if there's something that you're making a lot of that requires larva, just get that one. Alright, we need to... T2 drone. Alright, let's make some... Let's put some stuff away first. Sulfur? You found the sulfur? Fertilizers. That one and that one and that one. Mutagens. That one and that one and that one. Some of these guys. I wonder if I should put the silkworms in with the silk. Right here. Okay. What else did I have in there? Zeolite. Okay, zeolite here. Fuses is here. I'm just gonna put everything away, then I'll grab back what I need. Okay. You and you. All right. So let's start with rocket engine. So we have, what did I just put out? I put out 3. So I have a total of 5 and I have 2. So we want to do at least 3. We'll do 3 for now. 3 of those. 3 of those. 3 of those. 3 of those. All right, so that'll be 5 T2 robots. Now we should have 5 available. Perfect. But what we need to do is double check that I probably didn't set these up. So I went and did aluminum. Demand. Aluminium. We'll just leave it priority normal. I did aluminum. I did osmium. Demand. Osmium. And I did zeolite. Demand. I demand you give me some zeolite. That way it can start bringing it. So this one's got osmium and obsidian in it. So definitely need to split those up eventually. Put one there and put it over there. Kind of like to keep them all together, but honestly, like I said, if you're gonna like continue to play and play and play, you need to make sure you can it'll stop getting the stuff you want. That's all I'm saying. You need a place to put it. All right, let's check and see if we got anything out of this guy. $101. It's terrible. That's terrible. I don't think this one needs to be way out here, but 100. Wow, it's okay. So just like the other one, that looks like the 100 eggs. Let's go look at the what the eggs look like. Look, there was a larva on top of this thing. Come on, get back on top of it. Oh my God, it's so weird. See the larva? Taking that. I'm gonna move it because I think just like I saw the larva, there's different color eggs. And this is the 100 pond. Of course it is, because it's the closest thing here, you know? Alright. But I need to look and see what they look like. We'll go to this guy and we look at... That's the one right there. Provius. So that's 300, 250, 150. Are any of them gonna look like these? This one. This is what we want. Stabu or... So this color or this color? So this color here is got purple in it. Purple and blue. That's no blue. Ah, it keeps resetting. Purple and blue. This one over here is almost all red. Almost looks like these. This one over here. Orange. And orange. Red. Purple and blue. Red. Man, I can't really tell. Purple and blue and orange and red. That looks like... They look different. Maybe we should just go put some down. So it looks like these two here look kind of the same, right? That one is... If you look real close, that one's like got like orange in it. Same with that one. So those two are the same. We could put one here or here. And then over here, these two are different. I think if I make another one, we'll put one here, and one over there. Let's just make another one. Water life. Water life. What? Water life. Alright, bio nugget times 2. 3 of these. And those can go in there. Those can go in there, and those can go in there. And these eggs can go over here. And I need a super alloy ball. Almost did it again. I tell you, playing Sunken Land with its reversed inventory is messing me up in my other games now. All right, let's eat before we go. And drink now, because I like drinking the poo from the fishies. All right, so we're gonna do one. I don't think. I guess we can go through here. Catch this one. Catch that one. All right, let's do that. Let's go this way. This should be that big crater. And that was added to Prime way later on, like just before Humble and all that. 1.76. So we started this episode like 1.2. I think the crater's going to be up there because it's like high on the rim. And then that's the underneath part. That might be where we need to go to start the like the story, if the story exists. Now I have the I don't actually. I have the solar system where it needs to be. I don't have this planet where it needs to be. So once I get this planet where it needs to be, maybe it'll give us a different like story. All right. That guy right there. Frog eggs. Generic frog eggs. More generic frog eggs. Okay, so this guy's here. There's a chest in the side. How do we get to that next area? We gotta go. I think there's actually a cave that you can go through somewhere over here. I believe I had a teleporter set up. I had one like right there because you go to that teleporter, you could do stuff in here, or you go down in the cave to the zeolite, and then this is actually this I think is where the ending. Once you do all those other things, you go in here. I think that's where the ending is. Might have to go through the zeolite cave then. I think this is why I ended up putting a teleporter over here, because it was kind of a pain to get to the crater, and yeah, I had put it right here. So if I came in here, I could go down. I think I had something out at the crater for some reason. And then I'd come down in here, and I had my zeolite mining right here. Now it's over there. Okay, now this one should be at the back over here. Hey, there's a ship. Ooh, that's a good one. Those fuses aren't easy to come by. Where are we? Oh, we're in here. We got to hook back around. Okay. Is this one of those ships to go in, or is this one of the ships with just the storage unit that you grab, or nothing? Huh. Okay. What'd that say? Deconstruct T3 heater. This thing's really crooked. Oh, nice. Nice. That's pretty dang good. Oh, thank you. Okay. I see something back. Oh, that's the one I got. That's the one I got already. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh, deconstruct debris. Interesting. 200. Oh, we use those for rockets. I'll grab it. All right, let's get out of here. It's starting to give me a headache in there. Everything's like sideways, like the Joker's criminal underground lair. All right, so back over in here should be another one. We can place down to see what it gives us. If none of these give us like those high multipliers, now there's probably, if you let it just run, I'm sure there's like a random chance. All right, so we'll just put it over here. This is probably never gonna find it again, but that's okay. Put it right here. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 do. I think the one up by that arch might be closer than going through that maze and then into that canyon up there. Maybe. And they both look the same. They both look like they were... Now, if you find one that's like spitting out the really high level ones, then just put all your water collectors there, or water life collectors. Yeah, this actually looks pretty cool. I like that they put these pillars here. I think everyone was building their base here. But it's the central location to everything, and why wouldn't you? This is where I did all my algae the first time in these lakes here, my water collection. I first did the bottled water collector before I got the water filter. It's pretty cool. Like I was saying, I think the last episode is, it's really designed to start from scratch, you know, these things. You come in, is that, there's a ship back in there. Explosives? Oh, that's new. That's new to me. It's new to me. Explosives weren't a thing before. First time seeing this. It actually wasn't showing up on the map, but now it is. Okay, so we'll see what these guys have to offer here. All right. So those three are out. We'll go put stuff back. I guess the only thing to do now is to make the loop again to see what's in there. Because I am curious. I tried. I at least looked at the screen and I identified the fact that each of those circles are showing a different thing, like the larva and the egg. So that's a plus. Do, 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 do. I remember when I first played, I would never leave anything in a chest. I'd get everything. I'm like, oh, it's all mine. Now I'm like very picky. So, like I was saying, so it's yeah, you definitely want to start fresh. It would take longer. Like wait, like as long as what is this episode, say 9-ish, somewhere in episode 9, you would still be on the first planet. The reason I say that is I have all the high level stuff to really crank this out. You know, T5 drills and heaters and T3 extractors and the high level ponds for the fish and biomass. If you started fresh, if I started fresh right now, this would probably be, I don't know, 30 episodes to get to where I'm at instead of 9. because all this stuff that I have unlocked from before. Okay, what do we have in our inventory? Definitely have, do we have any of these? Yes. Do we have any of these? Yes. Fuses? Yes. Got some good fuses. Super rods? Yes. Yes. Yes and yes. And engines? Yes and yes. A couple of these guys. A couple of these guys. Oh. Just hiding down there. A couple of these guys. Osmium. Look, Osmium is starting to come in. That's cool. The zeolite's starting to come in. The robots are doing their dang job. What was that? Aluminum, silicon, titanium, and iron. Oh, not that one. That one. Titanium, aluminium. Aluminum. Aluminum. Badoo. Miscellaneous. And plants. Okay. Cool. Let's go do our loop again because I want to see what fish are growing. I guess we could take a peek down that cave as we swing by it. Yeah, the portals are pretty handy. When you've got, let's say with one of these pretty far away ones is like a really good fish one or something like that. Those portals are handy because I did it on Humble actually. I put a couple portals out in key areas just so I could zip over there and zip back. One was I had to jump off a cliff to get down there. That I had to go like the long way around to get back. So down in here I had a portal. Okay, I'm stuck. That was weird. Down in here, I had put a portal right here. And then if you go all the way to this other side over here, I believe, if I recall correctly, is where you need those Vril device looking things to open this up. You had to put one right here. A Vril device. And it opens this. And like this, I think this is your first step. Now, if you look here, it's showing that there. Like, there's one to find there. Now, I don't know if that's... The underground caves, blessed wardens, a lot of resources. Can't understand. Yeah, okay. Maybe there's one down here? Wait, was there one leaning against one of these big trees in the middle? Nice. Good and good. Yeah, maybe this big tree here. Maybe there is one here. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. Look at that. So that's that first one. Is there... I don't think there's any more showing in here. Take this one and put it back over here and open that area. I think this is the... I think there's some maybe in here. Maybe. Whee! That opens this up. Is this water potable? Is it potable? That larva looks pink to me. Okay, so it goes up here. I think it splits into 3 thingies. We're struck by... Yeah, so here's one. Really? We'll just call it the Vril device. Oh wait, wasn't there a really cool area that required parkour that you open up? Oh, wow. There's the secret ship where they were gonna escape. I mean, if you actually pay attention to those messages, I think it tells you. Playing. Is there not? I thought there was 3. That's where we came in. Oh, it's 1 and 2 like that. So we got another one. Yeah, I remember there's like a cave you go into now. I forgot about that. There's a cave you go into, and inside there, it's almost like a, I don't want to say an old West town, but it reminded me of the Underground Zombies map, where it was like a building built in a cave into the side of the mountain. It's pretty cool. Is that a different game? I could have swore I was getting like attacked in there, like shot by something. No, that had to be a different game. You guys, tell me in the comments. Do you know what I'm talking about? I guess we can try and find where this another Vril device goes in the super alloy cave. Are you gonna let me grab this thing? Jeez. 300. All right, well, we don't know if that's the only things, but that's blue and purple looking. Yeah, blue and purple. So this is a 300. The one over there that we dropped down to up there, that's another way, part of the story ending, I believe. And there's one, we can check the super alloy cave. That thing comes out of the ground, so it's not there initially. Oh, here it is. Okay, so that was a 300 for sure, but these other two were different looking, so they may be something different. What-a-do. See, the cool thing is, because I've established the stuff doing its thing, I can cruise around and check out all this other stuff, right? Like I said, we started this it took a while to get to 1 TTI. And like, if we go, I don't know what time it is, but if we go just a little bit longer, we could actually get 1 TTI while we're here in 1 episode. That's a lot. That's fast. Means it's in cruise control. I mean, basically it's saying I don't need to do any more terraforming type stuff. 350 multiplier by use. Okay. So we're going up this 300, 350, and we'll see what that orange one looks like over there. But on the way back, let's double check the super alloy cave to see if I don't remember. It's been so long since I did the. It just tells you can leave the planet and it ends the game. They may have changed that. Yep, it's here. Okay, so it was first get it by the tree, then put it over there, go in there, check that out. You know, don't read the messages like me. And then come over here, put it in here. Oh wait, this actually might be what I was talking about. You can still feel free to comment down below. So the weird thing is when you get in here, your jetpack doesn't work. Here's another Vril. Oh, thank you. Oh, this might be it. This might be what I was talking about. We're in a cave. Dude, this is what I was talking about. You have to parkour up, but I guess I think there's another Vril up there. Where are we at? In this area underneath. See, I thought for some reason I was being attacked in here. Guess not. I think you go up over somewhere. You end up routing all the way up. The thing you got to be careful about though is because your jetpack doesn't work, if you miss a jump, and you fall, you're dead. And in this game, you're so used to using your jetpack. Forget how to go. It's been a long time. Maybe just go right up this way. Okay. So it's in reverse of what I said. Orbital drainage defense observation logs working. Our tests exclusives. Our presuppositions affect reduce the efforts. Our calculations are conclusive. This will give us at least a few hundred years of quietude. Quietude? Is that a word? That's not a word. I thought you needed 3 for some reason. Quietude? That doesn't sound right. There's the third one. Found it. Haha. Man, I honestly don't know why I thought people were attacking me in here. I have low on my... Oh, shoot. Okay, that's okay. I'm all right. I'm low on my food, which is your, quote, health. You fall down from that high normally. Without your jetpack, you're done. So I've got 3, and I think these 3 go over by the crater. Wow, like, I literally could step through the whole ending like that quick. Allegedly. That was the place I was thinking of. I'm like, wait, there's an underground place. We have all, but I thought I was in a fight. See, the fight part was from another game, obviously. You can't take these out once you put them in. I don't think. Yeah, it's locked. Kind of like the fusion cores when you put them in those ships to power up those doors. You can't get them back. I forget how to get out of here. Oh, I can fly again. Whee! All right, so 300, 350 on the egg so far. We got to check that last one over there. Should be fine on the food. Bounce with me. Yeah, it's almost like now that they've expanded with these DLCs. So they got Prime, you got Humble. Then they did the Moons DLC. It's almost like the ending is inconsequential at this point, right? It's like, do we need an ending? Or do we need a different ending is what we need. We need an ending that says, once you've done the solar system, I don't know, send us to another one. I want to blow that up and see what's in. Usually in those the portal areas that you go into, they have ships that are like embedded like that, where you can just see the doors, and chock-a-block full of loot. I have like a lot of explosives on Humble. Okay, what do you got for me? 325, and that's you can see the orange. So interesting. I guess it's one of those that you'd have to randomly get it. And the reason I say that is maybe they're on other planets. You know, I never did T2 rocket on the moons. There's a reason why I'm acting baffled right now. It's not my normal baffled. My actual logically baffled. I'm going to show you. I got to go back here to this screen to verify. Whee. I know I can make these, but why not just bring some explosives? Okay. Let's go to the plankton section. 3 different types of planktons. And then we got the fish eggs. Okay. And then we got mutagens. Okay. We got this guy. This guy. These 2 dudes. These fellas here. And zeolite. I'll take these 3 warden keys and put them in here. Okay. So, what I was getting at is this. And what I'm thinking now. So, if we look at Aqualus, at our unlocks on Aqualus, right? So, we unlocked this Pamelia tree. Pamelia tree. At 1300%. I can't make that. I can't make that. And we unlocked 1,000 on these frog eggs. And this is the cool thing we unlocked. Okay, so that's that. So let's go to Selenia. I unlocked Red Woo, and I can actually craft these. So I can make these. This is what I'm getting at. See, this Stabu is here? I'm wondering if we have to be on this planet to get this. Like, you know, we go to that planet and we look, and then some of these are going to be those higher level eggs. What do you guys think? Humble, nothing. Prime, nothing on Prime. So Aqualus, there's the other one. Okay, so maybe we should shoot over to Aqualus and see if we can do a tuba eggs. 1,500 multiplier. What do you guys think? Do you think that that's it? Like, it unlocked those planets, unlock those things. So maybe we have to be on those planets to unlock them? 2 of those. What were they again? 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Silk. And super alloy. Is that it? Yeah. All right. I don't know if I have the stuff to get. Wait. Oh my God. I didn't. Oh my gosh. I have not built a new rocket here. Oh jeez. I have not built a new rocket here. All right. Are you guys curious like I am? I want to fly to Aquas and see if we can find those eggs. Now, I fired a T2 rocket here. I may need to bring one there to fire. All right, anyway. We need to get 2 of these. That's 1 to get there, 1 to get back. 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. Luckily, I found some. 2 blues. I know I have crystals there. 2 of these. 2 greens. And 4 of these. Okay. Now, that's for that. Just in case. Because I think that rocket requires those mapping chips, which are kind of a pain. So the T2... Well, if I don't have T1 launched... Yeah, it takes a microchip compass. Just in case, I guess we should do this. Oh, you know what I should do? Build this right now, so that's not confusing us. Interplanetary. Okay, so we need another rocket engine. We need another one of these. We need a blue and 2 zeolite. And now we need the map compass, which is silicon? Silicon, magnesium, and aluminum. Okay. 2 aluminum. Silicon, magnesium. So that should be everything for that rocket. All right, let's go. Wait, should we drink something? Let's go and see what we're doing over here. We want to go to Aqualus. Here we go. Launch Ladyland. Yeah, these ships are only really expensive because it uses the energy multiplier fuses, which, again, if you've looted everything, you've got, you know, 100,000 worth of tokens, but you're buying other fuses, pressure and heat fuses for your multipliers on 4 different planets. If you loot a lot, you end up getting a fair amount of the multiplier fuses. All right, so if we look at the map, we do have T2. We don't have to do it here. Do we have T2? It's showing this. It's showing silk over here. Larva. Those eggs there. Now, do you think that, again, is like anywhere in the ocean, or do you think I should put it over here? I think I should put it over there. There's one here, too. Kind of looks the same. This is our place here. That one looks closer. No, they're about the same. Let's make sure what these look like. So that looks like it's got a lot of yellow and some blue in it. And this one up here, a lot of yellow and some blue. They're the same. All right. So if this is where we're at right now, which is closer? That one? Actually, this way? I'm going to put it over by the thing. But honestly, I think I could probably... Hey, look, I got happy crabs here now. Look. Hello. Give me a Jeanette. Look at this dude. He's like, yeah, dude, I got my mushroom hat on from Mardi Gras. Anywho. Bum, bum, bum. I'm hoping it's out here. Oh, shoot. Yeah. It would be kind of neat how you can make the truck. There's not really enough to do, but if it's not that difficult to add, make a boat that you could use here instead of the truck. Because this part here, this flying, is kind of boring to me. I actually never hit this place. It's just a little sandbar. Let's make sure we're going the right way. Yeah, it's right out there. Wonder if I fly with it like this, if I can set it down. And that just messed that up. It's pretty far out here. I was looking at that island there and didn't realize it's going out past these other ones. I'm at it right now. All right, we're gonna stay here for 60 seconds, all right? So bear with me. Hang out with me for a bit. So, just like the other planets, I launched all this on Humble. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Never launched the mapping ones until you guys told me to launch 1 and 2, which I did. But they all work for every planet, so I guess they're kind of like based in the solar system, something like that. Oh, it could be photoplankton. This is a long way to come for this, but I guess if you prove it that it does do it, then just put like 3 or 4 of them over here, and then you could get those 1,500 multipliers. And I'm talking about, that's some big advancements. But wouldn't a boat be cool? Let's say you could use the garage. You know, you wouldn't have to add anything. You could use the vehicle station. You go in there, you click on it, it gives you the red. Oh, it just knocked me off. And you then just walk toward the water. It's so weird in the water. Like when you're on land, you just double jetpack. In this, you gotta breach through the water. It's not working actually. You gotta breach through the water by looking up and pushing forward, and then double tapping as you breach. It's very annoying. Let's just see if we get something here. I'm not. If it's not, that's what's pushing me off these things. 1500. Bam. Bammo, bammo. Okay, so I guess even a broken clock is right twice a day, because I was right. The only other thing that I now that I can't figure out would be that other tree. Not that I need it, because both trees I think were the same multiplier. Actually, I think the redwood were even more. Look at all the clams right there. But that's pretty huge. You know what'd be interesting is to place one over here and see if it works. I know it says to put it way over there and way out that way is the other one, but same dang ocean. I might have one here actually. I think I actually have a water collector here because I was getting plankton to try and fill the thing. So let's go check that. Man, I would actually love to, this is a big one. If I could get all 1500s and put them in all the fish farms that I have, I could make the numbers just, well, I could make them go a lot more by doing a whole nother set of pressures and heats and all that. But these butterfly ones and the other ones, they're like really, really high numbers. I think I have one here, a water collector, a water life collector. I have two of them. So I have two, a tier 1 and a tier 2 on the algae. These are all plankton. And these are all plankton. So that right there tells me that no, it needs to be out in those other areas. Now we just went to this, see that one right there? If we put this right in the center of our screen, that's diagonally pretty far out there. Man, you know what? I'm gonna take both of those. I actually think this one might be closer because it's out here somewhere. I think it's in between that island and this island. Dude, that's... Yeah, okay, 1500. That's the best that I have. And that was one of the unlocks. So if this planet unlocked it, you got to come here. You got to go... I don't have any of those down... I don't have any of those down on Selenia. You know, those T2 fish farms? I bet you if I put some... Wow, this one's up to 14 here. 14! I wonder what Selenia is at. Probably 10? Alright, where is it at from where we're at? Straight out in between these two. Another green guy here. Lerma. Okay, straight out, right? Straight out about halfway. Hydration low and I'm over water. I think this is going to be almost... I'm gonna put it right on it just in case. All right. There. Okay, let's sit here for 60 seconds now. That one feels closer. Look, I can see my base right there. I don't know, this one feels closer. Can I drink from up here? This thing's gonna knock me in the water, dude. Ah! Those little spinny thingies knock you in the water. It's so weird, man. And I can't stinking drink. I'm like smashing the drink button as I'm coming in for a... Dude. Dude, what the... Okay. Dude, what the heck? I really hate the water. I's doing the exact same thing every time. Looking straight up, breaching the water, double tapping and holding space to initiate jetpack. I'm gonna come over here so I can drink some dang water. The purple kind. It's like purple Gatorade. Oh, that looks nasty. I thought that could stand here. Jeez. Really, game? That seems a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Okay, let's go back. Man, 1500s. Woo woo. I feel like staying here and racking these suckers up. Getting, what do I need? So I have 3 on Prime. And I have one of them, it has a 1500 in there. So if there's 3 of them, there's 3 each. So 9 total. And I think that's a good number. I think I have 3 here, which would be 9 total. 27, yeah. Something like that. Hoop. Nope. Nope. But we are in the right zone, so anyway. Alright. We'll let them do their thing. Thing is, you gotta come out and empty them because they're gonna be full of those little phytoplankton thingies. Photoplasm plankton. I want to check. Let's go back. We'll just check and see what the TTI is at Selenia versus Aqualus. And we'll call it a day. I get sidetracked, man. I'll keep going. If you're not careful, you're going to get a 5-hour video. Yeah, it definitely feels like that one's closer. Maybe just because this is in sight the whole time. They're probably the same distance. But home is in sight the whole time. It's like when you can see the land, but you just can't quite swim for it. We can check these real quick, too. See if there's any 15s in here. I don't think so. The ones that are in here, I use the water collectors here to make fish eggs. Alright, so this one's got... Yeah, it's not even... Look at this one's not even at full capacity. Here, take that. So that's 154,000 animals. 353. Dude, these aren't even close to being at... Okay, so this place is gonna rock. You thought it was rocking before. Alright. Oh, okay, so yeah, 12 and 14. It did catch it and pass it. It's... Look at Humble. Humble's like... somebody help me. It's gonna get caught by Aqualus. I think I'll stay here and collect some fish thingies. And then, yeah, see, because I had it set up here. Look, I was doing this. I was trying to, I guess I was making these here. I think randomly I did get 1,000 in one of these. Something like that. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Thank you guys for the comments as always. Obviously, you see it helps out, right? What about my food in this place? I just eat some squash, I guess. But that's cool. I'm glad to figured out that the 1,500 eggs are here, not on the other planets. We got 2 there and 1 over there. All right, hit the old like button. Join me next episode. Thanks for watching.